subscribers. Oh, Jen's running. Yeah, so it looks like it's just me here, but no, we have multiple people because we're in the studio.
It's also me, Monster Handler Ben.
Okay. With Monster Handler Tyson and a very special guest that we've had in the studio before, Landon.
Hello. Hello, everybody.
Hello. We all know Landon. Come on. He's been one of the first creators we've ever, collabed with. And why don't we start off with some cool talkbox stuff, Landon?
Sure. I brought my...
Stick that on you.
I brought my talkbox. I brought my
talkbox here.
All the way.
Happened to be in the neighborhood.
Yeah. Landon was just happened to be in Canada. And we're like, hey, Landon, while you're here, why don't you stop by?
Come on down.
Coming down, and we've been making some cool content with Landon all day. So it'll be great. There he is.
Hello, everybody. Yeah.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So once we get to live questions, if anyone has any suggestions for Landon for any live performances of the monsters,
please do.
Please suggest that.
Yeah.
Or for any suggestions for any future videos for him.
Yeah, we were talking about it earlier. If you can go watch my videos and look at the different islands that I've made covers on the talkbox, and I was like, hey, we should definitely ask everybody what island I should do next. I think I got up to Earth Island.
Yeah, you got up to Earth Island. I think you might have done. Have you done Bone Island? Or
I have not done. I think I've done Air Island.
Air Island. Okay. Yeah, so you haven't touched any of the or magical islands. So we got Bone, we got Fairy, we got Psychic, we got Light. So a lot of potential for the future. Anyways, well, again, if anyone has any suggestions for Landon, we got some people looking at the chat, and we can just do that throughout the show, I guess. Actually, Landon, can you do your best night bear? Since we have Ben here right now.
No.
Do you remember?
No.
Sing it to me.
Yeah.
It was like, meow, meow, meow. That one.
Meow. Stuff here.
Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow.
I think it's supposed to be more of like a meow, like a no,
meow,
meow, meow, instead of a meow. It's like it's
meow, meow.
Yes, there we go. He's really capturing the sadness. On his nightmare.
These direction
pitch bends.
All right, great. Again, if you have any suggestions in the chat, let us know. What has happened recently?
What happened recently?
Big. It just happened. The Fire Oasis Festival that was put together by Mimic, and admittedly, Mimic kind of bamboozled us a little bit.
They did.
Seemingly overhyping this huge event, promising some special guests, but they all canceled last minute.
Nope.
I think we should have been a little more aware. Well, firstly, because once you're watching it, first of all, it's like this Wubbox seems very glued together.
Yeah.
And not so legit. And then also just the look of DJ.
Yeah, something was off.
I should have known right away when their hair seemingly just fell off their head.
And in the end, they seemingly made a big mess on Fire Oasis. I feel really bad for that one Kana who has to deal with it.
Has to clean all that up. Yeah, I mean, classic Mimic, bamboozling everybody all the time. So what can you do? I mean, here's the thing: we can't be too mad about it, No. Because it was a 1 hour long concert. Come on, man, that was pretty sweet. So if you feel like Mimic gypped you, at least you got a nice hour long concert.
I hope you all got the cheese sandwiches in the mail, but I think maybe there was an error made that cheese sandwiches did not make it.
Yeah, everyone was supposed to get cheese sandwiches sent to them, but
if you were there, maybe you got some currencies. And
I did notice a lot of cheese just sprawled around the event. So,
yeah,
I guess that's
and
And, it's funny. I find there is sometimes just a parallel between the monster world and the human world, and sometimes events just happen that are just somewhat similar. So people have been telling me that something similar happened in the human world. I'm not too familiar with it, but hey, what can you do? But also, some eagle-eyed people saw some mysterious figures in the background during that festival. So,
and if you haven't, maybe scrub back through it with a sharper eye. Maybe you'll.
I didn't notice them the first time.
See something.
400 people's here. Oh my goodness! Great, everybody. But yeah, no. For those mysterious figures in the back, it's really boggling my mind of what they could be. But who knows? Maybe scrub through the video again, and we can maybe see what those. It was also very jarring to see a very, very realistic face, because the monster world kind of got like a nice little filter around it seems. But yeah, the mimic this time was just like, you know what, I'm gonna be ultra realistic. Anyways,
I wonder how it achieved it.
What's that?
I wonder how it achieved it. How to do it.
I think a lot of hard work.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
RTX mimic.
Yeah. It took me a second. Yeah. I was using the technologies of RTX and ray tracing to appear.
Of course, the quality was insane. That's what it was. Speaking of awesome, this festival was electrifying. Speaking of electrifying, what transition to this next point. Wubbox plushies, they're still around.
They are.
They're still available. I think we're still 1 week. I believe yes. David is nodding to me to get those. So if you're still wanting those, I have it right in front of me right now.
It's a shame you can't see it.
Yes. You can go Google it and maybe David, can you tell me the specific website they could? David, post a specific website in the chat so you can check out the Wubbox plushie and maybe get it before it's too late. Because again, you only got one more week. Here's the thing. I think it's crazy impressive that they were able to make a plushie.
Yeah, because
Wubbox.
They are a strange shape.
They are a strange shape. Like, obviously, certain aspects of Wubbox is like floating and like magnetic and like electrified and stuff. So it's like, when this was like first brought to us with the idea, how do we do that? But I think we've I think it
turned out pretty well.
Yeah, I think it came out really well. The people at Makeshift did a really good job. If anyone from Makeshift is watching, hey, good work. And yeah, very nice. We all love the Wubbox. And get yours today.
Now, moving on, we have our Play Your Part contest.
Yes. The very popular Play Your Part event that we've done a few times in the past, I believe. And this time around, we're doing it with Ethereal Workshop. It's very exciting. We've already gotten a lot of submissions.
At least like maybe 3,000.
Oh my gosh!
And how long is the submissions over, or what? When are we closing that?
Another week. So
at least another
week until Play Your Part is done, or until you can get your submissions in. So. Yep. But I mean, we've been loving them as well. Like they've been either just super impressive. Like people have been like building stuff, and like whether it's like costumes or like art and stuff like that, which has been like really great to watch. And also like people have been like recreating the sounds really well. There's been a few people with like saxophones and who have been like killing it. Landon, you gotta do Play Your Part, man, with your little talkbox.
Yeah, I know.
You gotta submit your thing.
I know. I've been thinking about doing it. I'll have to try. Yeah. When I get home, I've been traveling so much. Once I get back to my home base, maybe I'll think about submitting something.
Okay, perfect. But yeah, I should also do one. I don't know. What should I do?
Are we exempt?
Oh, we might
Maybe we might be
exempt.
exempt.
Yeah, we live it, so yeah, probably can't do it. Well, but again, like it's been so awesome seeing everyone's submissions, and it's again like it's impressive of like both like how good people are at the parts, and also how good people are, with their instruments, and also recreating some of the monsters with like their art and costumes and all that stuff. So it's been awesome. I think there was a solid hour where all of us kind of just got distracted watching player part videos.
Yes.
And we just all huddled together, being like, "Wow, this is such a special community we're a part of with all this love." Again, 3,000. It's going to take us a lot to go through those. But hey, what can you do? Actually, Ben, how have you been liking all the Nightbear submissions?
A lot of really good. Yeah, like it's again.
Are they living up to
Oh yeah.
your legacy here?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's a pretty not it's on the easier end. So like it's popular choice. Like not much setup. It's you can just do it now.
Yeah, do that.
It doesn't take much. It's an easy part to do. Just you need your own voice.
Well, a lot of people,
and that's it.
We've noticed a lot of people have been doing Pentumbra.
Oh yeah,
that's awesome. Like people have been nailing Pentumbra.
My favorite.
Like we're encouraging, get some Hogglers in there, get some Blairitz in there.
I want to see a happy sounding
Nightbear.
Happy sounding Nightbear.
What would that sound like?
I can only do sad.
Okay.
No.
I want to see somebody try Vention with some percussion. That would be so sick.
Yeah, just like have a bunch of like percussion type stuff.
Yeah.
In front of them. Like a whistle.
Get some.
Yes, get a real whistle and do it. That'd be so cool.
Well, maybe that's what you.
Maybe that'll be what. Yeah.
There you go. Here's what I do.
Get some pots and pans. Maybe
Some pots and pans.
A train whistle lying around.
I actually don't have a train whistle now I think about it. I do. I have two. Made of wood.
Actually, I have one.
Yeah, it's so fun.
Yeah, whenever I go home and visit, I see it. I'm like, nice. Have a couple tits. Anyways.
You and Jen laughing from
the other room. Listen, we're just chilling. We're just vibing. This is an AMA, people. Yeah. Speaking of my infamous segue. Speaking of things, I don't know how to do this. Speaking of things wrapping up, Summersong's about to wrap up.
Yeah.
Which is, bittersweet. Summersong has always, been everyone's, one of everyone's favorite seasonal events. It's always exciting. It's always, we get the remixes, we get the parties, and all that stuff. So before it ends, hey, get all your Summersong stuff before it's gone. How have you liked Summersong, Ben?
Oh, it's been a wild ride. It's been a wild ride. I hope everyone enjoyed all the content that we put out this month with the trailer featuring Workshop.
Yeah.
And as well as most recent Fire Oasis. Both were super fun to work on, and we're loving the fan reception that we got from both.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, like also hate to toot my own horn here, but like I was the DJ Epic's manager this year.
Oh.
For Summersong, and I would like to see who was ever Mimic's manager for their Summersong or their Fire Oasis Fest, because Jen's looking at me. She said it's her. Well, I think I don't think Jen fully knew that wasn't DJ Epic.
What must have gone wrong that we lost all those celebrities?
Anyways, but lots of fun, lots of remixes as well.
Yes,
lots of remixes this year, which is so fun. And we also during the Fire Oasis Fest, we also got to hear some old remixes we've heard in the past. There's one particular Wubbox remix that I love with all my heart, and it's so awesome. I don't remember the name. I think it's called Wubbox Remix. But yeah, hey, what's your favorite remix? Put it in the chat. Anyways, I think it's about time maybe we can answer some questions. Oh, one more shout out.
Shout out for letting us use the download shop.
Oh yeah, that should be.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, what was the title again? Sorry. Down in the workshop. Yeah, we. I think we had a nice little Easter egg in the Summersong trailer.
It was, yeah, actually, an addition that we made in the last week or so of producing that trailer. We had, the Down in the Workshop tune feature,
which was awesome,
from what was
HB, yeah.
So thank you so much for letting us use that tune.
Yeah, crazy talented. Like, it's insane.
Great to give it a homage.
Yeah, and it's funny because I was on vacation during that, and then like later, for some reason, I like came across it on my own, and I like posted it to everybody. Like, wow, guys, this is insane. This is crazy.
You're a little late.
And everyone's like, Tyson, it's in the trailer. I'm like, what?
You're a little late to the party.
Yeah, I was a little late to the party, but I was on vacation. Well, actually, before we go to questions, does anyone have any suggestions for Landon, maybe for the talk box, or questions for Landon?
Yeah, everybody's got a vote right now on which island I do next on the talk box.
Okay,
I need a vote. I want to see.
Well, okay, why don't we narrow it down to like 4, the magical islands? So why don't we do between Bone, Fairy, Light, and Psychic? So what are people saying in the chat?
Bone, Fairy, Light, and Psychic.
Yes.
Which one shall I attempt?
Oh boy. Well,
what
and like be? I mean, those were all.
Oh, that's a lot of bone.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, bone is a popular choice. I mean, we have dentures on Bone Island, which I think Landon would absolutely nail. Are you familiar with dentures?
I don't know. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
I think I kind of nailed it there. I hate to do my own horn. But okay, so it seems like Bone's the winner. Or we can... Okay. Well, it seems like Bone's the winner. So, hey, keep in tune with Landon's channels, and you'll be seeing a Bone Island cover from him.
Looks like it.
All right, well... I think we can move on to some questions. We got some pre-selected questions, then we'll go into some live questions as well. Hey, Ben, why don't you nail this one?
Starting off with, from Brody, did Nightbear feel any pain when it got hooked up to the signal tower thing Vention made in the Summersong 2024 trailer? I can confirm it felt no pain being hooked up to it. It was more like its mind was expanded.
You could see in the pupils.
You could see it, like it like melded with the machine, and you could hear like in the signals that it broadcasted, you could hear the no kind of in the signal as it got broadcasted.
Okay, so wait, was Nightbear the missing piece in that machinery?
Yeah, it was like the source of the signal.
I guess actually, now that I'm thinking about it, is Nightbear the only source of like electricity down there in workshop? I'm just posing questions here.
Interesting.
Very interesting. So, but yeah, no pain was felt. Don't worry, everyone's okay. Next question from Scion. Whoa. Yeah, Scion. Did the Stair Shaper ever got to know the Colossals and Titans? I don't think they ever really got to know the Colossals. I could be wrong on that, but I do know there is a connection to the Titans with Stair Shaper, as we actually see on Magical Nexus, like the island. You can actually see little statues of the Titans. And I think it's confirmed actually that the Titans, like Stair Shaper, is a alien entity to the monster world. And so unless I think they've been keeping to themselves for the most part, other than the connection to the Titans. But in terms of the Colossals, I'm not too sure they've actually interacted with them a lot. I do think there is a connection to the mythical island as well, actually, with the Dreamcrafter and Stair Shaper. I do think there is a connection there. So I think they know each other very well, and the Titans know them as well. But Colossals, I don't think so. Hey, I didn't talk to them. Who knows?
No, who knows? Well, speculation.
It's all
isn't it?
speculations. Ben, why don't you handle this next one?
Yeah. From Petrus.
Petrus,
What do critters eat?
what do critters eat?
I think, like, I've never thought about it really. Maybe it could be just like
It's a great question.
that's a good question.
the grass,
The grass,
foliage.
the foliage.
Maybe some of
Earth Island when there's no grass. What do you think? I mean, there could just be like crumbs of like cupcakes and cookies,
all the leftovers, all the leftover treats.
I like to think the monsters share enough where you're like, you know what, this cupcake's for you, little critter,
Yeah,
and they give them to that. Or
surely they can spare one.
Yeah.
They wouldn't eat as much as
Yeah.
the normal monsters.
and maybe there's even smaller critters like little
Oh.
pigs.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe they gobble up. Who knows? But I like to think that they also eat the treats as well, whether it's just some leftovers or that the monsters actually feed them as well. So I like to think that. The next question is Wubbox Investor, or from Wubbox Investor. It's not his. Which monster handlers do you think check the My Singing Monsters fandom wiki the most? That's a good question. That's a very good question. Jen, is it you?
I'm not gonna lie, it's a good source of information. That's all like
it's a good quick source.
yeah, it's a good quick source when if we're blanking on something and we can just go quickly there to find it.
Well, we do actually utilize it a lot because sometimes we'll be planning something and we're like, what did we do in the past before? And then we just kind of recheck a little bit. We're like, yes,
Sometimes
yes.
like to check monster bios.
Yeah, monster bios.
It's quicker to go there than open the game to check.
But okay, we got to think of an answer here. I think next question for this: which monster handler looks at the monster handler,
The monster handler
page on the wiki the most?
I have looked at it from time to time to see if they update it with if we have said something crazy or weird. If they have updated it.
I do look at it once in a while just to see. I think my favorite the favorite entry in the Monster Handler wiki is for Monster Handler David.
Yeah.
Where the first, I think the first live you were on, I think I just asked you what's your opinion on Lobster, and what did you say?
A lot of work. It's too much work.
Yeah.
It's too much work, or it's overrated. Oh, hot take from David. Though, actually, fun fact, I've never had lobster, so I can't really say anything. You?
Oh, I wanted to when I went a trip out east, but never got to it. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Lobster, yeah.
Is it good?
It's good, yeah.
Good.
So, now we're on the
It
topic.
seems like lobster's pretty good, actually.
I didn't say.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is a lot of work. I agree.
Since we're on the topic, though, is there anything you would like to say to get immortalized in your handler wiki page?
No.
Summon the editors to make it.
No, not right now.
No.
Ben?
Hey, Shellbeat's pretty neat.
Ben thinks Shellbeat's pretty neat.
Get it up there.
Yeah.
I think
Actually,
so.
you know what? I'll say something. I think Flog is crazy underrated. I think Flog's great.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Just I have a special little section in my heart for Flog because when I first started working for BBB, Flog was like my first monster I did a social post for, and so that's why I like Flog.
Shelby's just pretty neat.
Yeah, Shelby's great.
I got them on my cup.
You can do. Landon, what's your favorite monster?
Overall, I still.
There's so many.
Last year, I think I said Mammoth, just because it's so iconic.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then when the memes started coming out for Cold Island, I lost it. It's so funny. But it might be changing pretty soon. I don't know. There's some that I heard on some of the newer islands that I really liked.
You blanking on the names?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah. Well, we were saying with Invention.
Oh,
Invention. I said Invention earlier because I really like the percussion.
Yes.
And I like how he looks and how he's built.
Yes, Vention is a very impressive monster. It's very cool. All right. So there's the answer to that question. So from Lost, the epic humbug. Well, I hope you find it. If you could hang out with any monster for a day, oh, there we go. Who would it be and why? That's a good question. Well, I have multiple answers because, like, obviously, again, ego is showing here. Gnarls would be cool to hang out with because it would be just fun to, like, hear your voice in a seemingly different being. That could be fun. And then me, Jen, and Charlie could all hang out as little buddies.
You think me and Nightbear would get along?
Oh, I think you guys
We just have like a
BFFs.
You know, a nice low energy hangout.
Yeah.
You know, like put on a movie.
Yeah.
We don't have to talk. We just sit through it, and we can sit through it and just it's chill. It's nice.
There you go. And then, you know what, Landon? I think Genshin would be great for those pots and pans videos that you do with the ping pong ball.
Yes, I really want to make a My Singing Monster musical trick shot video.
Oh, that would be cool.
I'm trying to figure out how to do it.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't even know how you do it.
Because I have not done any harmonies or multiple parts on my musical trick shot videos.
Right.
So I'm thinking about doing different trick shots and then stitching them together and putting them all on the same screen and being able to do harmonies, but we'll see. That's going to be hard, but I definitely want to do it.
There you go. Yeah. So Nightbear, Gnarls, invention. I think good. How about you, David?
Yeah. Who would David want to hang out with?
Yeah, who would David want to hang out with?
Polar bear. All right.
That's a good one. Very good. Yeah, you know what? Polar bear is a little underrated, I think. So, next question. Why don't you handle this one, Ben?
All right, from Ogler Enthusiast. How far can a thrimble stretch its neck?
That's a good question.
Do I dare say it?
Well, I don't know. I mean, from what I've witnessed, I think they can honestly stretch their neck, to kind of like giraffes. Like giraffes can't stretch their necks, but like similarly, I think they can stretch their necks as high as the top of whatever tree they're around to get some maybe some nice little fruits in the trees. So I think that's probably how long I can.
Maybe at least 5 feet.
5 feet,
or at least 2 or 3.
2 or 3. I think it just depends on how much it believes in itself.
Yeah.
Who knows? Well, I'll have to keep it. Oh, but we do know that Trumbles are excellent climbers, as we see with their claws and their suction cup feet. And so I think it would be beneficial for their neck to also be stretchy. Somehow, I don't know. Anyways, next question from Super Pentumbro. That's a sweet name. How do the workshop monsters and celestials manage to exist outside their confined spaces? Example, recent Summersong trailer. Especially with the workshop monsters, considering their instability and effects they could have on the monster world, aren't they bound to the said islands and locations? Well, I think it's thanks to the invention.
Yeah, I would like to cover that. The machine that Vention invented in the trailer is more of like they sent the signal out, the Clubbox intercepted it, and teleported them in. But the whole time they were there, it was more like holograms of them, and not really.
It was kind, it was
their full physical self.
Yeah, it was kind of like a hologram / like tethered type thing. Like either way, they were going back to the workshop no matter what. I think Vention was hoping that it was designed to be more permanent. But again, as you said, with their instability and just like their effects on the actual monster world, like I just don't think it's honestly possible for them to likely stay in the monster world for a long time. So yeah, that invention from Vention was more of a projecting their.
It was. He made an attempt, or they made an attempt. They made an attempt.
Which is admirable. Whoa! Just hurt myself. That was crazy.
They made an attempt. It may not have worked out. What does the future hold? I don't know.
So, I mean, it was nice to see a smile on Vincent's face
Yeah.
for that 1
For
millisecond.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Or poof.
No, I think also that was actually Landon. If you don't know, Vention is like really wanting to get out of the workshop because
I didn't know that.
is inside of the Ethereal Island head. And so in the Summersong trailer, they actually did find a temporary way to get out of there, but unfortunately they had to. Fortunately and unfortunately they had to go back. But I mean, the outside monster world was able to see them and meet them and actually know of their existence now. At least that select few that went to the club box. So very exciting. But no, they are not able to be in the monster world. Last question, Ben. Do you want to say this one?
From dim lit beverage. You better get more lighting on that drink.
You gotta see what you're drinking.
How do your traveling tools work? The Taurus watches and the hat taps and all. Can you guys just teleport anywhere in the monster world? Or is it just a one-way teleport to BBB HQ?
Fantastic question. Well, actually, in a past deep dive quick questions video, we actually did talk about how some teleportation works back in Dr. Warden Spurt's day, and how they kind of accidentally got lost in the monster world, and their technology kind of got lost. They're essentially kind of opening random portals both to the monster world and to the human world. But we've put our heads together, and in terms of the cool Taurus watches that we have, those are just some cool implants that are in our wrist, so we can see some cool holograms when we need to. But so for the teleporting, we've invented a way where we can again, the teleportation where there's random portals opening up in the human world and the monster world. We've been able to actually kind of manage the chaos there and kind of calculate when these portals are opening and when they aren't, and kind of manipulate them, and so we can actually choose where we want to go rather than kind of randomly go to the monster world. Because before it was just like you just enter a portal and you just like randomly on whatever island, but now we can actually choose where we want to go. And we do have like a fast path to the BBHQ. We do have a button for that, fortunately. So, and it's all on our helmets, or at least my helmet. Yeah. Can I explain the science? No, it'll just go over your head. Probably. But that is the end of our pre-selected questions. So maybe we can get some live questions in the chat. Talk to some peeps. Reminder, let's be nice.
Hello?
Let's cool time. Yeah. Yes. I can't hear anything. Saxophone's here, but I can't
can you hear me? Hello?
Hello.
Oh, hello.
I can hear you.
Oh, you can hear me. Awesome. Hi. It's good to be here again. Who knew I would be here for a second time?
Sorry,
apologies.
we're getting a little bit cutting out.
Should I bring it? I can get it here, no?
Yeah, could you do that, Landon?
Yeah.
Sorry, everybody.
Oh, wait, we're going to hear us too.
Oh, yeah, we are going to hear us.
Unless I can mute us.
Yeah.
Is everything all right?
I think so. Sorry, everyone. We're having some technical difficulties. Don't worry, we'll be right with you. Right now, the where you're coming from is going on and off right now.
Oh, no.
Okay, maybe try now.
Okay, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yes, we can.
Awesome. Okay. Seeing as I'm here, I might as well pitch another question that I have.
Oh, great.
So we know that the moon for the monster world, its path of orbit goes into the center of the planet. And we also know that in the higher plane, that's kind of where the Colossals, the Gold Island Colossal and the Amber Island Colossals exist. When those two planes intersect, Does it affect those colossals in any way?
I believe that like those higher planes, so Gold Island and Amber, who are seemingly in that area, is actually a metaphysical, area. So actually, when the
Right.
moon is going through the hole of the Taurus, it's actually not touching anything really, because again, it's on a whole other plane of existence, or not.
I
It's not a
see.
whole other plane, just a more metaphysical plane. Yeah. So
I
do,
find
do
that
not worry
interesting.
about the moon
That
running into gold
No.
and amber.
All those monsters on those planes are safe from planetary catastrophic consequences.
I find that I
Yeah.
find that interesting that they're in a metaphysical space, but we find that that space is still located within the void, within the center of the torus. I also have a question of whether this intersection of the moon with the planet affects anything else in the monster world, maybe?
That is a good question.
That is good. It affects like the tide, like it
Great.
does on our planet.
Which, I mean,
Yeah.
like, it could have some crazy effect on the tides, especially around Wobbling Island, because there's the constant storm there, which was probably why
Yeah,
it could be. This is more of a theory. Could be why the waters are so choppy around that area of
like
the
also
Taurus.
theories like
What's
could the storm there get more intense
Oh, maybe
when
it has. Yeah,
planet when the moon is passing through?
that's cool.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a cool theory. Yeah.
That's
So
food for thought. Thanks for having
yeah,
me.
it's good for that. Beautiful, beautiful. All
Thank you
right.
for coming.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for chatting with us, and we'll talk to the next person.
I like your profile picture across the phone.
Thank you. My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
All right, nice talking to you.
Bye-bye. Happy monstering.
Happy monstering. All right.
Yeah.
Jen is waving her hands around in potential frustration. So
Oh no.
we're just chilling here for a bit. Oh, there we go.
All right.
Waiting
on
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Waiting on it.
I got it right.
Question.
We have someone else.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello, welcome.
Hey, I'm really surprised to be here. Hi. My question is,
I'm glad you're here.
what happens to when a monster is sold? What gets it off the island, and like where does it go? And if you buy a monster back, how does it come back?
Well, you have asked probably the biggest question that we've been asking ourselves as well. I don't. That's genuinely something I do not know. Do we have any
Are we
theories?
stumped?
Yeah, we're stumped on that one. Honestly, we are stumped on that one. I like a theory I might have is maybe because like when monsters go into the breeding structure, they're essentially giving their essence into that, and so they can actually breed other monsters. And so I wonder if they're sold, or maybe that maybe the essence just goes back to a monster that belongs to that family. Maybe I'm not too sure. Again, like that's just a question I've never really thought of.
No, it's
It's a
like
great question.
That is,
they're like
no, yeah, no, like that is the deepest metaphysical question that we have asked ourselves, but like we can never actually wrap our heads around it. So yeah, not too sure.
No,
Or maybe
not
they just go
sure
on
at all.
vacation. Maybe they
Maybe
go to a
they
different
go on
island.
vacation. Is it like a live stream scenario? Who knows? I don't know.
I like
Who
to think,
knows?
I think they just go to a nice little island and just chill. What's going on?
Thank you for the question.
Yeah, thank you for the question.
Jarl's guy.
Jarl's
Jarl's
guy. Oh my
guy.
gosh. Hello.
Oh,
Hello. You're a little crackly.
Sounds like my talk box.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure. Maybe your mic is not working properly.
this Discord user is currently being abducted by a
Oh.
UFO.
Okay, well, well, if Gnarl's guy is able to get their mic working, maybe we can get them back on, or maybe they can just throw their question in the chat.
Yeah,
Well.
if you're there, throw your question in the chat.
Yeah. Oh.
Things are happening.
Things are happening. Who knows? Well, oh, there we go. We got someone.
Marg?
Mark. Hello, Mark.
Hey,
Marge. Hello. How you doing?
I'm fine. I have a question.
Yeah, sure.
How two monsters are part of the same family, but they are not related? For example, G-Job and G-Day. The one is a mythical and another is a magical, but they are family. How?
That is a good question. Well, like, you know, there could be like super distant relation in the past, maybe where there's a loose connection, or you know, like sometimes we see this in nature too, where things evolve in like different paths in life,
Yeah.
but they actually end up having similar characteristics to each other. I am not too well versed in this, the subject of the brood.
What is family?
What is family? Well, family is whatever you make out of it. You know what I'm saying? So it could be that situation as well. So yeah, that's what I'll say about that. What about you, Ben? Do you have anything?
I think I don't know, like similarly to our own Earth, like animal kingdom,
Yeah.
there are like so many species that are like not the same at all, but they are in the same family.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember this one example that like the elephant's like closest relative is this like one that you would never think of.
Apes are closer.
I ain't
Yeah.
closer than cats and dogs.
Stuff like that.
That's crazy. Well, and also like it could be a situation where like there could be monsters that existed way long ago that did have a correlation with Gajoob, and then maybe that was a different monster, but then maybe unfortunately it's not around anymore. But we through evolution we have G'day, and so again there's a lot of theories.
Yeah.
There's a lot of routes this could have gone. But yeah, that's what I think at least.
Yeah.
Those are my theories on that.
That I found the animal I was talking about.
Oh, okay,
But
what's the animal?
it's called random biology facts with Ben. There's this thing called a hyrax, which is a little land rodent, but its closest relative is the elephant sentinel.
Really? Wow, that's crazy.
And it's like stuff like that, like
Yeah.
where genetics just get muddled and
Yeah, could be that
they can be
situation.
related even though they're completely different.
And I know whales and hippos are also completely related.
Elephants and
Whales and hippos?
Yeah, whales and hippos. I know, we're learning so much on the show right now.
Huh.
All right. Well, we're patiently waiting for our next caller. We're having a good time though. I like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
You know, we kind of chill more. Oh, there's someone here.
Hello.
Oh,
Hello.
Hi.
oh,
I have a question for you guys.
oh, great.
Can dream mythicals escape the dreamscape and like go to the normal monster world?
I believe the answer to that is no, because the dream mythicals are able to exist because of the magic of dreamcraft, which is provided by Catalyst, who is the the sole resider of not the sole resider, but one of the main residers of the mythical island. And so, if they were to leave mythical island, that space, I believe they would lose that magical connection to Callus, and I think they would just not exist anymore. Because again, like it's kind of muddled magic, honestly, because we're talking about dream magic here. And so, yeah, I think if they leave that vicinity, I believe they just cease to exist. It would be cool to maybe one day see them be able to come to the real world. But as of right now, I do not think they are able to. On top of that, I do not think Palace itself is also not able to leave. I was about to say Dream Island, Mythical Island. And so, yes, the answer to that is no.
Telling others that their dreams can't be real.
No. Monster David, I'm not telling the handler helpers that their dreams cannot become real. I'm just saying in this particular sense that the dream mysticals cannot become real in the monster world.
This very specific section of monsters cannot be.
Yeah,
their
exactly.
dreams cannot be realized.
Your dreams in this world right now, boy oh boy, can they be achieved? Boy oh boy, can they be real?
If you put your heart into it,
Yeah,
any dreams can be
listen.
realized.
Believe in yourself, and your dreams will come true.
Don't let your dreams be
And
dreams.
again, like as I said, like we could see this happen one day, but as of right now, like the way we understand it, no, I do not think they exist. But it does exist. Your dreams right now, make them happen. Anyways, next caller.
Do it, you won't.
What's that?
Do it, you won't.
Yeah, do what you want. Oh, we got another one. That's me. Microphone. Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good. What is your question?
Oh, we can hear
Oh,
ourselves.
I can hear you.
I think we were talking to ourselves for a second there. The pause. What's okay? Well, we're gonna try.
Oh no.
Ooh.
People are-
Hello.
Hello.
Am I working?
Yep, you're
Yes,
working.
we can hear you.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm the voice of Whale from Down in the Workshop.
What?
And
Oh my God.
me,
It feels like I'm meeting a celebrity.
me and Ashby and everyone else involved in that project are just so happy to hear you guys talk about that song.
Well, it's awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's genuinely awesome. I wish I filmed my reaction to it. It was very funny because I was so pumped about it, and I was just taking a dancing at my desk, and I was like, we gotta get
we're
Landon
happy
to
to
hear it.
feature you.
What's that?
And we're happy to feature you.
Big
in the
time.
recent trailer. We're happy that you
And then
you got back to us.
all I want to say is it's just insane talent, and it's awesome to see members of the community come together and make something awesome and cool. And we're super happy to feature it in our content as well because it's good, it's great.
Yeah, I'm still so shocked that it even happened that way, and it's just so amazing.
Well, if I'm being honest with you, I've listened to it every day since I saw it because I love it. It's really good. And again, I'm still embarrassed that I thought I was the one who discovered it, and then seemingly everyone on the marketing team is like, Tyson, you're so late to this. But no, it's very good.
Yep. If I need a question to be on here, I guess my question would be, Whale has a lot of mouths.
Yeah.
Even a mouth on its body. And in my perspective, it's not enough room for a digestive system to exist. So do you think this monster, there's a lot of animals in our world that can automatically metabolize their energy and radiate it from their body, kind of like how bloat does on Light Island, if I recall the bio of that monster.
Oh, yes.
So I was wondering if Whale also has that same trick of just metabolizing all the treats that it eats automatically.
I would believe so because one, if you have all those mouths, you're eating a lot, and then plus if you're eating that much, you got to have a lot of metabolism in order to digest it all.
Maybe that's something we have to research further.
Yeah.
In A Journey to the Monster World.
Yeah, we got to start visiting the workshop more, especially since it's done. But so my only other theory on that to be devil's advocate, because I'm a theory man, would be that they just have all their digestive intestines are just all around their body.
Is the entire cavity of the inside of their body? The
entire cavity is their intestine, which I would believe no. I think I lean more towards they just have insane metabolism and they're able just to digest that crazy speeds. But yeah, no, anything's possible. Thanks for the question.
Yes, thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful. We'll do. Oh, we got someone here.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes.
All right, cool. So I was basically wondering, like, how is it that the magical elements can interact with the natural and fire elements?
Good questions. If I'm being totally honest, I am not too sure on that. Well, actually, we're going to be having some future episodes of some quick questions. So I think we'll do some research on that, and we will feature that question on the show as well.
We'll have to get back to you on that.
Yeah, we'll have to get back to you on that personally. Yeah. I think we'll do one or two left, and maybe Landon can end this AMA with some cool talkbox stuff. But yes, yeah. Sorry, I really don't have a clue on that last question.
Me neither.
Yeah.
We're sorry.
So,
Twice.
Twice in one episode. Oh my gosh! And this is like my first AMA. Though I used to do them when I was just a little intern at Big Blue Bubble. So, do we got any more? Oh, there we do.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Hello.
This is really cool. Before I ask my question, I just really want to say that I love this game and everything you guys do there. It's just so cool.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you very much. We appreciate that you love the game, you play it, you support the game as well.
Yeah, so my question has to do with Clacula.
Ooh.
So I was wondering, since they cannot talk themselves and their hands are usually doing all the talking, can its hands read Clacula's mind and speak its thoughts for them, or do they just say what's on their own mind?
That is a great question. That is a very great question. Well, I think actually they do have somewhat of their own autonomy. Well, I can't say that word.
Autonomy?
Yes,
Like their hands do?
Yes, well, I believe so. Because I remember in one trailer, I believe I think they were kind of fighting with each other, and Dracula was kind of just like, "Hey, what are you doing?" But I think overall, I think they mostly have control over that. But I think there are the odd time where they might
break free.
Yeah, break free a little bit, and be able to communicate themselves.
Break free, and at that point, Clacula is just the middleman.
Well, well, I think for the most part, they're just always on the same page.
Yeah.
And so there's no need to, break free from each other. But I think there has been a few examples in the past where they've wanted to do their own thing. But for the most part, no, I think they're on the same page all the time, especially when they're walking downstairs.
Oh,
like
yeah.
in the school next
They're really grooving when they're walking down that particular angle of stairs.
Put this on the wiki. Claculas love walking downstairs.
Love to see it.
They love to see it. Anyways, unless we have one more. Yeah, we have one more coming, and then we'll do some fun little talk box stuff to end the stream.
Oh, hi. I did not expect this, but how smart are the monsters, and who is the smartest monster, would you say?
Oh, who is the smartest monster? They
definitely range. In IQ.
They definitely range in IQ. For example, as much as we adore and love Gobbledygord, probably not the sharpest tool in the shed. You know what I'm saying? But
he's an all-star.
But he's an all-star in our hearts, and yeah, he's won the hearts of millions. But in terms of the smartest monster, there's a few. I would say definitely Spirit.
Theramind.
Theramind. Oh yeah.
Theramind.
Theramind would also. Theramind's just like a whole other level because they can do stuff with their mind. Rebro as well. They're very smart. Though I do argue that from what I've seen, Spirit is probably up there in terms of the smartest.
What about Bookworm?
Oh yeah.
Oh, bookworm.
Oh,
Thank
man.
you, Jen. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure, bookworm.
It gotta be top 3 at least.
Top 3. Actually,
If
you
not
know
one.
what? I think I would give it to
You
bookworm
would give it to
because
them?
they're so good at learning stuff. They can soak up knowledge from just you know, beating on the books a little bit with the cool beats. Look, they can absorb their knowledge through that. Yeah, exactly. Which I can't. I gotta read stuff
No.
and like watch stuff in order to learn. But no, they can just put their hand on a book and just get it. And so, yeah, I think I would give it to Bookworm, though I would argue Spurt's up there. I would argue Theramon's up there. Rebro. Anyone with any big brains, honestly.
Invention is pretty clever.
Vention is also pretty clever as well. So yeah, like to answer the question, it's like just an array of intelligence. But I wouldn't say. I think most of them are just pretty smart.
What do you think is the dumbest?
I would say Gobbledygorg.
Mom.
Oh, Mom. Well, no,
I
I
don't
think
know.
Mom's
Mom.
pretty smart.
Mom's
I
not
feel like
that
Mom
stupid.
acts on pure instinct.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Hey, but that takes courage.
Yeah.
Anyways, why don't we do some fun little talk box stuff if you're up for it?
Sure.
Or Len, is there any fun stuff you're doing lately?
Oh
On your
man.
channels?
I've been like I was saying earlier, I've just been doing a lot of travel recently. But yeah, I've been if you didn't hear us talking about it earlier, one of the new videos that I've been making are my musical trick shots.
Yeah, that's
So
cool.
I always liked watching trick shot videos of people like bouncing ping pong balls into little cups or like doing all the like dude perfect kind of stuff and all that. But I've had this idea for like 2 years to incorporate music to some degree.
That would be tough to figure out, right?
Yeah, I thought it couldn't really be done in a very easy, and it's not easy, but I didn't really think it could be done on demand like I wanted to. And I tried it out finally. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you can check out my, probably you can get the link for my YouTube channel, but I'll get that.
I think Montana Jen can maybe throw that in the chat.
Sweet.
Yeah, she's nodding. Perfect.
Anyways, yeah, if you don't know what I'm talking about, we'll put it in the chat. But I'm bouncing ping pong balls off of a bunch of pots, and all the different pots make different musical notes. And by the end of the bouncing, it makes a song. But on top of that, I also have to land the ping pong ball into a tiny little cup, and it is hard. And it makes me.
How long does it take?
We were talking earlier. It takes about 3 or 4 hours.
What?
Probably 3 hours on average to finally land the trick shot.
Yikes.
The one that I just made that comes out tomorrow, you guys are getting the sneak peek.
What?
I do have one coming out tomorrow morning. That one did take 4 hours. I had to take a break in that one.
Yeah,
It was making me.
That's understandable.
It gets upsetting near the end.
Yeah. Well, please make sure to check out all of Landon's pages. He's on YouTube. He's on Instagram. He's on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
He does all sorts of stuff, all musically based. And everyone here loves music. And he also does a lot of MSM stuff.
Yes, lots of MSM video just came out. I think 2 days ago.
2 days ago.
That one came out, and it sounds like with y'all's vote, we're going to be doing a Bone Island video.
I think you're going to do really well with
that one will be super fun.
Can you give us a sneak peek of Densha's? How would you do that?
Let's listen to it. Okay, I can't do it on my iPad. Actually, yes, I can.
Here, I can get you a reference here. But I can give you a reference right now.
Oh my gosh.
Not the best.
Let's see. Ooh, that's gonna be fun.
Ooh, this might be Landon's first time hearing the full. So, if you're unaware, Dench is the cute little twins on the bottom there. Yeah.
Occasionally a verse to
Yeah,
we don't.
yeah. Benches do not, unlike Clackula, benches do not like stairs.
Thrives on stairs. And does not.
I like that part. Ooh, that little ding ding. I can definitely, I promise you right now, I'll probably use a ping pong ball on a pot for the little.
Actually, I like this. We're kind of planning the future video right now.
You guys in the chat are like helping me come up with the video right now.
Well, wait until Dentures comes in because Dentures is just ties everything together.
Let's see.
It's so good. If you're wondering what that buttery voice is, that's me. Give us a little bit.
I don't even know if I use talkbox on that.
I'll try it. That's fun. What's your favorite monster to do on talkbox?
Favorite monster to do on talkbox? Honestly, probably today using the shadow
Pentambra?
yes, Pentambra. That's the see it for me real quick? Or don't. Here, hold on.
Oh, Landon.
Ethereal.
I cannot sing that one. Wow.
Let's see. It sounds.
Will be very. Here, I can get you through his face. I do not want to.
Oh yeah.
Here, wait. Your workshop is great.
Actually, man, I love that line.
Okay, yeah.
Let's see, I gotta go low for that. That's probably my favorite line as of now.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Great. I mean, yeah. Though I would argue when you do your player part, I would stick to Vention because we have a lot of Pentambra. Nothing.
A lot of yeah.
But I would recommend Vention because we haven't seen a lot of Vention for that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to use very much percussion. A lot of all that with the train whistle. I need to find my train whistle.
Why don't we do one final one to sign off from this awesome AMA? What should we do?
Get a vote in the chat. Everybody
in the chat.
See what we get the most of.
We get some classics, maybe.
And then I'll probably have to listen to it.
Yeah. And then exert. Oh, no, not exert. No.
Somebody did that one on saxophone.
Oh God, he's actually listening. I don't think you would be able to do it.
Wait, is this the?
It's the burpee one. It's about to go. It's kind of.
Lodo.
Yeah, what if he just burping?
That's cool.
Yeah, what if he just burping?
Wait, yeah. I mean, don't do it. But like, what would
I
happen
will.
if you burp? Oh God, he's about to do it. That's probably cool. That's awesome. Okay, well maybe
that sounded way better than I thought it was gonna sound.
Okay, great. Well, what a way to end the game.
Y'all will never hear me do that again, guys.
It's been just swell talking to everybody today.
Absolutely.
And thank you, Landon, for being so gracious in gracing us with your presence today.
Thank you.
Yes, and Landon's all of his socials have been posted in chat. I highly recommend.
Yeah, definitely
follow him.
Yeah, definitely come comment on the MSM videos that I do because I take in exactly what you guys say. We're already doing Bone Island, and I'm always gonna take y'all's requests probably first on the islands that I choose to cover and stuff. So, and I love seeing you guys in the chat. It's been so cool.
Well, Landon, thanks for being in Canada.
Yeah, I love it.
Thanks for coming.
Love it every time.
All right. Well, thanks everybody. This is my first AMA. This is how we do it, right? Okay, great. Okay. Well, it's been Monster Handler.
Ben.
And Monster Handler
Landon.
And Monster Handler Tyson. And as always, happy monstering.